Nothing could be finer than living in Carolina.
Learn more. Save money. This is the Carolina Real Estate Podcast.
Interviews with experts in building, designing, selling, and financing Carolina homes.
Learn more. Save money. This is the Carolina Real Estate Podcast.
Neighborhood and home tours. Experts who know the area.
Learn more. Save money on your next real estate transaction. This is the Carolina Real Estate Podcast.
Now, your host, Bill Macchio.
Here we are again at another Carolina Real Estate Podcast, and we are in a magnificent building. Brandy, thanks for the invite.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
I mean, this is great. You must love this listing, huh?
I do.
So you sold like about 6 or 7 in this? That's great.
About a half, yep.
The building's going through a facelift. Like this is almost like a grand open. Nobody's seen the inside of this public-wise, right?
This is the unveiling.
There you go.
Of all the work.
But you could see why people like the.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
I would think that most people would spend their time here, or I bet the bedrooms have great views too, don't they?
They do. There are 4 different floor plans in Ocean Club. We're on the end. We do not have anybody above us. We are on the 4th floor, but it is considered a penthouse because we're on the top floor.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And obviously unobstructed views of the ocean. You wake up to sounds of the waves crashing, new glass balconies. So it really opened up and lightened the outdoor.
I mean, this is the real deal. One of the things, this building is iconic, not only to where it is here, but to Wild Dunes, if not all of Isle of Palms.
Mm-hmm. And the East Coast, really.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Tell us the location it really is. It's on the tip of the island.
We're at the northernmost point of Isle of Palms, inside the gates of Wild Dunes. If you were to follow the water around, you'd see Dewey's on the other side. And then, Links Golf Course is.
You got the golf course right there.
Right. Yep. So the golf course is just across the street. That's the Links. There's 2 golf courses. Harbor is closer to the resort.
In our conversations about this, one of the things I was a little surprised is that there's no duplicate floor plans, or are there?
There are duplicates, but there are 4.
There's 4.
4 different.
This is building 1. Everybody wants to see the inside of building 1 because it's just been like you said, a grand opening type thing.
Yes.
If you read this newspaper, you'll know everything that's going on IOP.
Hi, we're Alec and Marianne Chalmers. We love the vibe. It's great personalized and curated content for the island here. It's a great read. Thank you.
Island Vibes is awesome, and I love that it's a different perspective on the island, and the quality of the paper is super. Thank you.
And positive. Thank you very much.
What I like about this more than anything else is where it goes, where it's distributed. It is in every welcome center in South Carolina, which is just fabulous because we can get the word out about the Isle of Palms to travelers as they're coming to Charleston.
Island Vibes is a deal.
Bob, thanks so much for spending your time with us. You're not trying to sell this unit. You help build these or remodel them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And so you covered the bases to make sure the quality control is what it needed to be.
Well, whenever we started the project at Ocean Club, the primary concern was that we do the project once and not have to do it again for 40 years. So we took the approach that we were going to fix anything and everything that may or may not be a problem. We stripped everything down to bare studs. We started over with a whole new exterior finish system, all new doors, all new windows, new floor coatings, new modern glass balcony railings, new modern stainless steel breezeway railings. We tried to cover everything, and whenever we were done, make it a place that everybody would be proud to call home again.
And you look at, as I look outside with the railings, I mean, that's a detail part that represents everything you've done in this building, obviously.
Correct. It was envisioned from the start. We got a lot of input from our homeowner representative committee, and we did a custom design to facilitate what we were doing here, and it has turned out very nice.
So you have experience with construction.
Yes, that's all I've ever done.
And you have a unit in here.
Yes, I have several units in here, including this one, 1401.
You're such a great leadership for the rest of the people that own units in here because of your experience and the fact that you're invested in the property.
Well, the good thing is that, yes, I do bring experience to the table, but it was the fact that the homeowners put their trust in me to make sure this project got brought to completion on budget and that we controlled the quality and made sure that it got done right. And that's been my goal all the way through the project.
Not only did they trust you as a person, but they've got tremendous investment here. So
Correct.
They've trusted you with the investment. How long have you lived here?
I've been here since early 2023.
When you came here, did you automatically, for lack of a better word, just fall in love with the property? Was it something you attracted you right away?
It was a fabulous property.
It's
always been one of our favorites. We had the opportunity to buy in here when the board asked me to become involved in the construction. Then, that was an opportunity I was glad to participate in to try to facilitate and make Ocean Club what it is today and what it will be in the future.
I've been in Charleston since 79. I've always been attracted to this. This is a great piece of property.
It is one of a kind.
Iconic.
It is a fabulous community. Our owner group is outstanding. You won't find a better place.
What's unique about this property that people feel secure when they buy it?
Well, the concrete construction is probably the single biggest factor. That the building itself is on concrete piles and pile caps, great concrete grade beams. So when we deal with some of the erosion issues that we've had over the last couple of years, it doesn't impact our structural situation. We've upgraded everything to hurricane rated glass and doors and glass and tried to make everything to where it will stand the test of time.
Thanks again for spending time to do this, but what I took away from what you just said, it's one thing to own a piece of property here. It's another thing to own a piece of property and know how it's built.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This view, Brandy, is just like, there's not another view like this in all of Wild Dunes. So, did you say that this was a penthouse, so there's nothing above us?
Correct, yes. There is a 5th floor. We're on the 4th floor now. There is a 5th floor, and those units have 2 floors.
So they're over in the other building?
They're in this building
okay.
To the left of us.
I got you.
So there's nobody above here on the other side.
Right.
And then on the front side. It's a U-shaped building.
How long have you had this listed?
We have had it listed for about 4 weeks now.
This is, now that I know it's a penthouse, then there's nothing above us. This is why these views are so spectacular, or one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yeah. I mean, that's what's unique to Ocean Club. Depending upon which building you're in and which area of the building, you have a different view. This one is an unobstructed ocean view. Most of them are unobstructed. But
how long have you been selling real estate inside Wild Dunes?
Inside Wild Dunes since I started in about 2018.
Well, you've been hanging out that long here?
I've been hanging out that long here.
Wow, that means you like it.
I do.
If memory serves me right, you're in a real estate dynasty in your family. Your dad was in real estate?
Correct. He was a developer in Delaware. Very similar area to Isle of Palms, coastal development. And my brother picked it up as well. He's a general contractor. And
so your dad was a builder too?
Yes.
It's funny you should say that, because as I've talked to you inside the building and stuff, I could see how comfortable you were talking about construction and structures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's almost second nature to you, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Real estate and construction in general.
Knowing you the way I do and knowing how much you love tennis, do you like real estate more or tennis?
Oh, well, when you can combine both, it's fantastic.
That's true. And you do. Every time an agent lists a property, that agent has something special they like about the property. What do you like about this property?
I knew you were getting there.
I mean, I just know.
Well, first and foremost is the location and the view. Of course, you cannot fabricate that in a lot of,
Yeah.
Just the attention to detail, the mold, the finishings are beautiful and high end, the tile selections, but then the attention to detail and the molding, I think it sets it apart from any other property.
The detail part.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly the detail part isn't more than the view. The view is the cream of the crop.
Oh, and you see it when you walk through the front door,
Absolutely.
right?
So this is a bathroom back here?
Yes, that's the primary suite.
So what's special about this bathroom?
The tile selection, the finishings, and the uniqueness of the shower. It really gives a lot of movement. The tile gives movement through the space.
There's unique things all about this unit.
Yeah.
Now I understand why it's 2 buildings, right?
It's 2 buildings, yes. They started on what they call this building 1. We're at 1401, right? 4th floor of the first building, so 1401. That's the top of the Links Clubhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Which is where you check in for the Links Golf Course. And then behind it is actually Mount Pleasant in the far distance and the Intracoastal Waterways.
One of the reasons these are so iconic is because when they were built, and I know you know everything there is to know about Ocean Club, when was it built?
1986.
You know, back then there wasn't anything right around here.
Mm-mm.
They really stuck out. They still stick out because of the quality and the height, but...
Yeah, and it's, they maintain the integrity of the building, capturing that one of the first iconic buildings in Wild Dunes, and then they fully modernized it. So it brought it up to 2026.
Come on, let's take a stroll. I know it's a little warm, but it's kind of, wow. This shows how vast it is.
The open air.
Yeah, doesn't it? I mean, look how vast. The people that you know live here, they're quite a community, are they not? I mean, they're...
Absolutely, yeah. And there's a mix in these buildings. It's about 30% or about a third full-time residents between the buildings are kind of spread not equally between the 2.
Are you allowed to rent them?
Yes. It's about 30% rentals and 30% second homeowners.
That makes a big difference right there.
Roughly, yeah.
So you're saying they're almost done with that building? Or they are done with it?
They're on the tail. Yes, they started in this section and they're working their way around and they're finishing. So we're on the tail end of construction for building 1. And they have already started on building 4 with scaffolding.
Nothing's easy when you're working, right? But I would think because of the view and the knowledge of the building and everything, it's fairly easy to get people interested in something like this because of the views and everything else, no?
Yeah, and when you start looking at markets, not just in Charleston or Isle of Palms, this really is a unique property.
Yes, it is.
Fully modernized on the outside. A lot of people have renovated on the inside. To be this close and inside a resort, across from a golf course, close to an airport, 25 minutes.
Brandy,
there's the logistics of it all. It's very unique.
That's the unique thing about all of Wild Dunes.
Correct.
I mean, you can be at the airport, you can be downtown Charleston and find dinner. I mean, that's the uniqueness of this resort, far more than other area resorts.
Absolutely, yeah.
So let's take a walk down here real quick. Well, you can't help but think how it's grounded.
Solid. Mm-hmm.
Solid.
And with the new doors and the new windows, it's updated hurricane impact to 2016 standards.
Thanks for joining us here at Ocean Club, Carolina Real Estate Podcast. Appreciate you guys looking at this. Get a sneak preview of the new building.
You've been listening to or watching the Carolina Real Estate Podcast with Bill Macchio. Want to know more?